Hello and welcome to another great edition of 13 Nights of Horror! And tonight's episode, we will be discussing Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. Clive Barker's original Hellraiser. You know him. You love him. Pinhead.
Pinhead. Who you calling Pinhead?
Who you calling Pinhead? So this movie is pretty cool in the sense that it's more than just like a horror movie. It's kind of like punishing sinners.
Yeah, it's very
Much about adultery and how sexual pleasure becomes
like
physical.
Hell, I guess, in a way.
Yeah. It is really just a torture movie. Or just the fear of being tortured. Pinhead and his demon buddies live in an alternate reality, and you can access this alternate reality by playing with a cube.
Like, apparently, it was a puzzle, but in the movie, it didn't really seem like it was a puzzle. She just like pushed a few times and it opened up.
Yeah, but so you open this cube, and then their hooks come out, and they drag your soul. Your soul. World. And each and every day, you're being tortured. You're hung by hooks that are slowly pulled until you're just ripped apart, and then you come back and you do it all over again.
Yeah, it's like living in hell.
Yeah, exactly, pretty much. So that's why it's called Hellraiser. But I mean, it's a movie with a small set, you know.
Yeah. Mostly the house.
Mostly takes place in the house.
Yeah.
This chick finds out that her ex-boyfriend is
which is also the brother of her husband.
Yeah. Her husband's brother was her secret lover, and he played with the cube, and it tore him apart. And
like, I don't know what that guy was. He like trying to
reanimate.
Do something like, what was he trying to do? Like,
I think he was just trying to take his degeneracy to the next level.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. It sounded like he was like the most degenerate person, and then she just loved him.
Wanted to just be a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he got ripped apart, and later on in the movie, like he had died in the house. Later on in the movie, the husband spills some blood on the floor. And he starts to melt up out of the floorboards, and he's slowly regenerating his body over time. At first, he's just like a skeleton, and eventually he begins to gain more muscles. And
as he eats,
as he needs more blood, the chick just keeps bringing the people up there, and they keep getting got. And really, it's I guess it's a story about coveting thy neighbor. Thy neighbor's.
It is, and then also like, I feel like he was a pedophile too, because his niece was scared of him.
Oh yeah, he was definitely a creepy fucking dude.
But somehow the wife liked him. I don't understand.
Blind love is ignorance. So, anyways, at one point, the niece opens the cube, and she gets taken to their world. She sits there and strikes a bargain with Pinhead and the other demons and says, I can get that guy back if you let me go. So, of course, she does that, and they still want her anyways because she opened the cube.
And I guess like they say they're called angels apparently.
Yeah, they call them angels of pleasure.
Pleasure, yeah. I feel like they're very iconic character designs.
Very like long black coats, white skin, and then something weird going on with the face.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it kind of reminds me of like this weird Neo Matrix
Gothic.
Yeah. I'm not sure when the book was wrote, but I mean, it's an interesting concept. It's a sadistic movie, or it's just supposed to be about sadism and sinning, and there's not much of a god or anything.
No
message like that. It's just a puzzle cube that takes them to hell.
Yeah,
takes you to hell.
Simple premise, but makes to be an interesting movie. So, if you want to see a sadistic torture porn movie pre-Saw, check out Hellraiser. It's a good, I feel like we think it's a good Halloween movie to watch.
I mean, my entire life growing up, I've always seen somebody in a Hellraiser costume around Halloween,
And there's how many movies of that now? At least like 8? Probably more.
A bunch. A whole franchise, man. A whole franchise. It's based on a book series that ties into a bunch of different Clive Barker stories that all sort of revolve around that puzzle cube and the role it plays in the universe. Check it out. Give it a watch. It's the 13 Nights of spooky movies.
Spooky horror terror Halloweens.
Mm-hmm.
So join us next time on the next episode where we discuss another movie.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode of the 13 really scary movies.